Savage versus Hen right now. If you're on low ground, you might get shot at, get affected, get looked at. It's not going to really affect you the whole way through. You can move, you can adjust. But a team chooses to shoot you down and contest you for height, they're going all in. So it could be troublesome. These guys try to hold everything, but they got zone. That's huge. It's moving over towards the Coliseum. We're foreshadowing a big fight, possibly between two teams towards this end game. Gotta remember too, those walls are indestructible. Not even the active champions, I think, can break that thing down. So these guys have to be careful and make sure they're higher than those walls, especially all those low ground.
I'm gonna say something, but just vibe with me, everybody. Not even the mythical Infinity Blade could take it all down. They're not gonna have it. That sword ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna cut it, dude. They're just too strong right now. That structure is too massive for even that to take it down.
Oh, but Sadie going for the revive, not going to be possible for him. He have the awareness at the same time to look at the right side of his wall. A second game where Seti, Cammy, and Teak don't get to have a voice. Silence, take down to the mouth, and now it's just Teak with no shield. He finds Milo, can't do anything else.
He could do this, man. Oh my goodness, he can't do anything else. Can't do anymore. I was gonna say the sand tunneling could allow him to extend to delay the inevitable right now. But let's take a look at the inevitable. Is the height, is Janice's trio alongside with Hen and Chapix having some extreme dominance right here, and Matzo goes down in the feed to Tayson. Here it is, Savage, Tayson, and eye drop here on the low ground. Now with the layer switch, they have an opportunity to get some damage done. Here we go, child.
Yep, they started all the way from mid, drop down straight below. Just basically ownership of, look at it, basically half the zone. No one can push their boxes from the backside. High ground doesn't want to touch them at the bottom. They have to elevate though. We are going past the Coliseum. We're basically going to be on the wall, on the edge. It has to be the best rotation. And Snazy, big bouncer to get up as well. You got to be creative with where you're going, but now they're neck and neck with Savage's trio.
Yeah, Savage is right next door. They're on the same layer, but they're going to move up. Andelix is going to tarp up, slowly ramp up, and he may cut off Savage's trio, and they do.
They grab right up top over the leaderboard, 9th place, dropping down. But the people who were just barely ahead / behind them, they just go straight all the way towards the top. But it's Hen, Japix, and Janice who are still controlling height up to this point. And with this zone, they can really bully anyone on top of these walls.
Question is, there's low ground is out the door now. Low ground, if you fight there, if you're a
Maganda,
Matzo fan, if you're a Benji fan, that's out the door. So now it's about the teams who have the experience, who know how to tarp up for height, and that's why it's Squeeze here, and Andelik is actually Snazy, have an opportunity to hold on. But in these fights, oh no, they go into the Coliseum, and it's rotating out of the Coliseum. They may be able to get, I don't think they're going to be able to get out there, no way.
Might be able to from the left side. Snazy has found a way to go around. Pencil up top, low HP. Janice and Chapix look better. Savage all the way on low with the eye drop. They're operating as a duo, so is Flecken and Bayon. Stash has his full squad with him. Matt split, Savage has none, just 3. But the big shots are there with lever action. We'll see Height splitting up the ammo. They're getting ready. They're prepared for the beam down. 7 trios left. We're getting closer to the top 3. That's huge too. Lucky number 13 with flares. There's a big beam from X-Squeeze. He gets down Savage. He now has the big guns available to push forward, but Snazy's behind him. Merely just the pet with the HP that he has. He can't really touch or do anything or peek out to anyone. It's all up to X-Squeeze to lead the charge over here. Operate with one player basically on the leash. That Harpoon will make sure they can break through. 5 different trios still left alive.
I can't believe X-Squeeze was able to get out of Coliseum. They probably went down and made some great layer switches to do that. Merch Stash is going down here, but the story is X-Squeeze and Snazy here trying to hold on as long as possible. Down he goes, but Snazy's still up. Snazy still has an opportunity to get to the top 3. That's gonna be Snazy just takes out Janice with a big blast. And Snazy's still fighting for his opportunity to get into it, and he does get into that top 3.
Right now, it's a dream down on low ground to try to be able to survive this very difficult zone. Pretty soon, these guys will have to face reality as Snazy goes down. Yes, the high ground is very real. They've been waiting, barely using mats, and now they're ready. It's a 2v2. Chapix and Hen versus Flecken and Bayon.
Flecken here doing his best to hold on. It's Bayon and Flecken. They had this opportunity. This is where they got into the reboot round along these runs of the Colossal Coliseum. Now, Hen has not had an opportunity to put some max damage out in this lobby here. Now Flecken is taking some damage. Flecken is in. Hen gets it right then. Hits Flecken right down. Gets down and out. Hen is on a tear. Now he's looking for Bayon. He has to find him. Bayon has a lot of health advantage. Down goes...
Repete.
Limbs, but what a great finish for Flecken's trio to get to that opportunity to have a say and to move up their leaderboard with a top 2 finish right then and there. But hey, I gotta say, Snazy coming in, getting that top 3, that was big too.
Yeah, Snazy survived the whole way through. You were surprised. I was surprised. Still, though, it's kind of real when you find out, you know, these guys are kind of sleeping in low ground. They look up to the sun in the sky, and you have Chapix and Hen just dropping down beams. It's impossible to break that spot.
Yeah, you know, I know Hen's trio, they were happy that the Colossal Coliseum was in play, no doubt, because that means most likely to get the victory out. But at the same time, that kind of move up that wall kind of took out a lot of opportunities to send beams down below, because people just basically get kind of caught on that fortifying wall. Wow.
Yeah, and the question is, with Vidil, Noah, Riley, and Reason down early in the game, was it enough for Chapix to take it all the way towards the top in first place? The desk has the answers.
We do have the answers, but you have to wait just a moment. I know. We got to build tension. We got to build suspense. A couple things here I got to applaud. Flecken, Bayon, Diablo, the team that made it through the reboot round, who just missed out on going through the finals. They find that final opportunity, and now they're showing us, listen, we're a trio you need to have eyes on. Second place is so good. But Reese, Hen, Chapix, Janice, even when Janice was down, playing closer to that mid-ground tarp, Chapix, he's like, hey, don't worry, I got you, bro. I got you.
You know, this is the play style we're used to seeing these guys. Eliminations early mid game, picking up so you don't have to worry about sponsor. And after that, claiming that height early on and just absolutely running away with it after that. Eliminations, I think they ended up with 8 there total. But you know, one of the things I actually want to look at, you know, we keep mentioning Flecken's team. I was kind of, while we're watching there, you know, my prediction's Hen's team. But at the same time, when I saw Flecken going on and starting to perform there, I saw a kind of flashback from the reboot round. I was like, he has the med kit. He intentionally went into zone to take that one tick in the zone so that he could pop the med kit and go for the heal off. And it looked like he could have ended up playing it. But you know, let's be real, Hen's team was just too good.
Yeah, great stuff all around. We've both spoken so much about Hen's trio. They've been amazing. Yeah. I do want to sort of highlight some of the teams who we mentioned at the top of the show, right? With Analex's trio, they just had another really good game, 3rd place there. iDrop's trio with Tayson and Savage, they had a decent game, 6th place. Now I mentioned these guys had bad days.